shit. Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the All Access Patreon members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you still get some benefits. Recently, I released parts of a full album reaction early on Patreon. They got it on Thursdays. YouTube got it on Sundays. If there's ever a video blocked on YouTube, it will be accessible for free on Patreon. And of course, it's ad-free. However, if you are interested in supporting my channel further, there is now an all access Patreon membership tier that you can purchase, and you get early access to all my content, extended versions, non-blurred music videos, things like that. All the information will be in the description below. I'm working my way through Kendrick Lamar's discography. We've done Section 80, we've done Good Kid, Mad City, we've done deluxe versions, we've done music videos, we've done all sorts of things. And now we're gonna jump into Pimp a Butterfly. I'm really excited. If you're on YouTube and this is gonna be released in parts, any information like that will be in the description below. This seems to be one that people in my comments have always said that they think I will enjoy a lot. This and probably the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I think I see probably the most, so I'm really excited. I loved Good Kid, Mad City, and I also loved Section 80. His foundation stayed so true while still being so different, and I'm just excited to experience another one of his albums. Oh, Salem, really? Hi to your fans. Say hi. You're like a kitty. Oh, you got a motor. Okay, how much a dollar cost? I like this.
How much a dollar really costs? The question is detrimental, paralyzed in my thoughts. Parasites in my stomach keep me with a gut feeling, y'all. Gotta see how I'm chilling once I park this luxury car. Hopping out feeling big as Mutombo. 20 on pump 6, dirty Marcellus called me Dumbo. 20 years ago, can't forget. Now I can lend them my ear too. How to stack these residuals tenfold. The liberal concept that men do. 20 on 6 and didn't hear me. Indigenous African, only spoke Zulu. My American tongue was leery. Walked out the gas station, a homeless man with a steady tan complexion. Asked me for 10 rand, stressing about dry land. Deep water, powder blue skies that crack open. A piece of crack that he wanted. I knew he was smoking, he begged and pleaded. Asked me to feed him twice, I didn't believe it. Told him beat it. Contributed money just for his pipe, I couldn't see it. He said, my son, temptation is one thing that I've defeated. Listen to me, I want a single bill from you. Nothing less, nothing more. I told him I didn't have it, then closed my door. Tell me how much a dollar cost.
Oh, that is a concept. That's the thing that people always say too. When you give out your money, I've been told that multiple times. What if they just spend it on, so what? I mean, I know that sounds, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but like, so what? In most cases, the system has failed those people. To me, the first thing is just the acknowledgement. And if you talk to a lot of homeless people, they'll tell you like one of the absolute worst parts is that people avoid looking at you. People avoid talking to you anymore because they know that they're probably gonna ask you for money. So people just avoid it. They don't wanna look, they just keep their eyes down. To not acknowledge someone's existence, like, can you imagine what that feels like? I just, my thing with that is like, so if they spend that, like, I'm not saying that it's right for them to spend that on that, but I just think about in that moment, if that gives them like a spark of hope, if that gives them a bit of happiness, who am I to judge them? Who am I to tell them that they shouldn't do those things? That's not my place. You know, like, I hope they spend it on food. I hope they gift themselves something that they actually need. But if they don't, that's not why I gave that to them. When I give that, I'm giving that freely, and it doesn't come with conditions. If you want something to come with conditions, that's one thing, but like in that moment, like, I'm just giving something freely, and I hope that they spend it on that. But at the end of the day, again, the system has failed them. I don't know if that really makes sense, but that's just the way I feel about it.
Staring at me in disbelief. My temper is building. He staring at me, I grabbed my key. He's staring at me, I started the car, then I tried to leave. But something told me to keep it in park until I could see the reason why he was mad at a stranger, like I was supposed to save him, like I'm the reason he homeless and asking me for a favor. He's staring at me, his eyes follow me with no laser. He's staring at me, I noticed that his stare is contagious. Cause now I'm staring back at him, feeling some type of disrespect. If I could throw a bat at him, he'd be aiming at his neck. I never understood someone begging for goods, asking for handouts, taking it if they could. And this particular person just had it down back, staring at me for the longest until he finally asked, have you ever opened up Exodus 14? A humble man is all that we ever need. Tell me how much a dollar cost.
That does kind of really summarize in a better way of kind of what I was saying. If this helps them in any way, like, I don't know. We're supposed to help people. Doesn't matter. We're supposed to help people. And like at the end of the day, how much does it cost me? My grandfather used to say, I had quite a bit of things stolen in my life. I would get so mad. And he looked at me one day and he goes, if they felt the need that they had to take something, they must really need it. And they probably need it more than I do.
Future editing me here for a little podcast moment, if you will. I just wanted to clarify. The only reason I brought this up was it was a life lesson that was taught to me as a reminder to put yourself in other people's shoes and take a moment to look through a different perspective. That's the only reason I brought it up. Second, I just want to clarify that I'm not condoning stealing by any means. Even being able to think that way or feel that way is a privilege in of itself. That's not the reason I was bringing this up by any means. Like I said, I just wanted to bring up the life lesson of looking through a different perspective. That was it. Okay, back to the video.
So how much is the cost of $1 in the grand scheme of things? Whew, this song.
Guilt tripping and feeling resentment. I never met a transient that demanded attention. They got me frustrated, indecisive, and power tripping. Sour emotions got me looking at the universe different. I should distance myself, I should keep it relentless. My selfishness is what got me here, who the fuck I'm kidding? So I'ma tell you like I told the last bum, crumbs and pennies, I need all of mine. And I recognize this type of panhandling all the time. I got better judgment, I know when niggas hustling. Keep in mind, when I was struggling, I did compromise. Now I comprehend, I smell grandpa's soul medicine reeking from your skin. Moonshine and gin, nigga you're babbling, your words ain't flattering. I'm imagining Denzel, but looking at old Neil. Cause I'm in sad thrills, your gimmick is mediocre. The jig is up, I seen you from a mile away losing focus. And I'm insensitive, and I lack empathy. He looked at me and said, your potential is bittersweet. I looked at him and said, every nickel is mine to keep. He looked at me and said, know the truth, it'll set you free. You looking at the Messiah, the Son of Jehovah, the higher power, the choir that spoke the word, the Holy Spirit, the nerve of Nazareth. And I tell you just how much $1 costs. The price of having a spot in heaven, embrace your loss, I am God.
I wash my hands, I said my grace. What more do you want from me? Tears of a cloud, yes, I'm not all what it's meant to be.
Ooh, chill.
Shades of gray will never change if I condone. Turn this page, help me change to right my wrong.
Ooh. That was a song. Ooh, chills. Yeah, I don't really have much to add there. Wow. I wonder if that was, he said Zulu, so I wonder if that was inspired by like a real story, which would make sense if the whole motherland thing was right. Did he take a trip to Africa at some point? It's all coming together, I think. You know, I just never really know for sure. Okay, next up is Complexion, a Zulu love.
I'm with this.
Complexion.
Two step.
Complexion don't mean a thing.
This is solo live.
Ooh, complexion.
Two step.
It all feels the same.
Love that.
Dark is the midnight hour, her bright is the morning sun. Give a fuck about your complexion, I know what the German's done. Sneak, Sneak me through the back window, I'm a good field nigga. I made a flower for you out of cotton just to chill with you. You know I go the distance, you know I'm 10 toes down even if Massa listening. Cover your ears, he bout to mention complexion.
Two steps.
Complexion don't mean a thing. Ooh, complexion.
Two steps.
Complexion.
Two steps.
Complexion don't mean a thing.
This album's version of fuck your ethnicity, almost said your complexion, your ethnicity, at least from what I've heard so far.
Ooh, complexion.
Two steps.
It all feels the same.
It's a Zulu love.
Dark is the midnight hour, her bright is the morning sun. Brown skinned, but your blue eyes tell me your mama can't run. Sneak me through the back window, I'm a good field nigga. I made a flower for you out of cotton just to chill with you. You know I go the distance, you know I'm 10 toes down even if Massa listening. I got the world attention, so I'ma say something that's vital and critical for survival of mankind. The feline color should never rival. Beauty is what you make it. I used to be so mistaken by different shades and faces. Then Wit told me a woman is woman, love the creation. It all came from God, then you was my confirmation. I came to where you reside and looked around and seen more sights for sore eyes. Let the Willie Lynch theory reverse a million times with complexion.
Two steps.
Complexion don't mean a thing.
It's a Zulu love.
Ooh, complexion.
Two steps.
It all feels the same.
It's a Zulu love.
I like it.
I like the way this sounds. I made you a flower. It kind of sounds like he's talking like to someone. He's talking, I think, to the masses, but then it also sounds like there's this additional layer of talking to someone, because it said, beauty is what you make it. I used to be so mistaken by different shades of faces. Then Wit told me, a woman is a woman, love the creation. It all came from God, then you was my confirmation. So it makes it sound like he's talking about someone. Kind of sounds like his perspective has even changed a little bit too.
Talk my Stu Scott. Excuse me on my Tupac. Keep your head up, when did you stop? Love and die. Color of your skin, color of your eyes. That's the real blues, baby, like you met Jay's, baby. You blew me away. You think more beauty in blue, green, and gray. On my Solomon up north, 12 years a slave, 12 years of age. Thinking my shade too dark. I love myself, I no longer need Cupid. Enforcing my dark side like a young George Lucas. Light don't mean you smart, being dark don't make you stupid. A frame of mind for them busters, ain't talking woo-ha. Need a paradox for the paradox, they tutored. Like two tides, LL, you lose 2 times. If you don't see you're beautiful in your complexion, it ain't complex. To put it in context, find the air beneath the kite, that's a context. Yeah, baby, I'm conscious. Ain't no contest. If you like it, I love it. All your earth tones been blessed. Ain't no stress, jigaboos wanna be. I ain't talking J, I ain't talking B. I'm talking days we got school, watching movie screens. And spike your self-esteem, the new James Bond gonna be black as me. Oh! Black as brown hazelnuts.
I get another James Bond? Yes. Oh, the new James Bond gonna be as black as... That's why representation is so important. I love that. Also, I love that all your earth tones been blessed. Oh, what a beautiful way to talk about like different skin tones and skin colors. Like, oh, all your earth tones been blessed.
In black tea, and it's all beautiful to me. Call your brothers magnificent, call all the sisters queens. We all on the same team, blues and pyrus, no colors ain't a thing.
Ooh.
Barefoot babies with no care. Teenage gun told us that don't play fair. Should I get out the car? I don't see Compton, I see something much worse. The land of the landmines, the hell that's on earth.
What? Different poem thing at the end. I don't see Compton, I see something much worse. So is he talking about literally he's seeing something worse, or is he talking about he has a new perspective in which he's viewing it? Okay, so with complexion, I could hear a noise, so I was kind of like trying to get through. I think I talked about most of it, but I really liked the production. Also, I loved that feature. There was so many good lines in there too. If you don't see you're beautiful in your complexion, it ain't complex to put it in context. Love. And I just like the call out, a spike to your self-esteem, the new James Bond gonna be black as me. Like, again, I said that earlier, but that's why representation is so important. Whether it be race, whether it be LGBTQIA+, representation, like representation is so important, especially when you're dealing with youth. Like seeing themselves portrayed it spikes your self-esteem. It makes you feel seen and heard. And I just love that call out, the new James Bond gonna be as black as me. Also, I love that we are all on the same team and like the no colors ain't a thing. Okay, I just want to hear that transition again into the next song, The Blacker the Berry.
Teenage gun told us that don't play fair. Should I get out the car?
I love that production.
I don't see Compton, I see something much worse. The land of the landmines, the hell that's on earth.
Is that talking more maybe about the system? Like just the general oppression and the systemic racism? It's not just Compton, you're seeing it in like a bigger scope. Down to our knees, hands to the ground. We don't want us to bow. I love that they want us to bow, like that vocal in the back. Hands to the ground. We don't believe.
Hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Came to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American.
What an interesting way to say, like, wait before you make judgments till the end. That's what I get out of that, which is really interesting. You made me. Again, totally different circumstances, but Taylor's Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, obviously totally different situation. Not comparing. I'm just saying it reminds me of the concept of you created this. It talks about it all throughout that. It's like a top tier song for me, but it's just, you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. And then it's like, don't worry folks, we took out all our teeth so she can't bite back. Later on it's like, because you hurt me and you taught me, you caged me, and then you called me crazy. And it's like, I am what I am because you trained me. That's just what it made me think of, sorry. I'm just saying that idea of like, you created this.
I'm African American, I'm African, I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village, part of my residence. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy, my dick is big, my nose is round and wide. You hate me, don't you? You hate my people, your plan is to terminate my culture. You're fucking evil, I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. You vandalized my perception, but can't take down from it. And this is more than confession, I mean I might press the button just so you know my discretion. I'm caught in my feelings, I know that you feel it. You sabotage my community, making a killing. You made me a killer, emancipation of a real nigga.
Ooh.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can be black. Oh, if you feel one heap of pain, can be black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm at you now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you don't see the whip, left scar from me back. But now we have a big whip back from the black. Oh, them I say we doomed from the start, can be black. But remember this, every race
2015. Once I finish this, witnesses.
First of all, I love the sound. Like both of those two coming in. Oh my god. The how you know see the whip left scars on my back. Oh my god. There was another one. You made me a killer. Emancipation. Just the use of that emancipation is like, oh my god.
Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. It's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. Curse me till I'm dead. Church me with your fake prophesizing that I'ma be just another slave in my head. Institutional lies, manipulation and lies. Reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. You hate me, don't you? I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself. Jealous of my wisdom and cards I dealt. Watching me as I pull up, fill up my tank, then pill out. Muscle cars like pull-ups, show you what these big wheels bout. Black and successful, this black man meant to be special. Cat scans on my radar, bitch, how can I help you? How can I tell you I'm making a killing? You made me a killer, emancipation of a real nigga.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can we black? Oh, if you feel one heap of pain, can we black? I'm man, I said them put me in a chain, can we black? I'm at you now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you don't see the whip, left scar, can we back? But now we have a big whip back from the black.
That I didn't even stop. I was too busy. I was so focused in. I didn't even talk about this part. Oh, it's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. Oh my god. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. My institutionalized manipulation and lies, reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. Like, oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Context, obviously this is like, the system is not good. The fact that this is life is not good. I'm just saying, like, the way this song is, oh my god.
From the start, now we black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. When I finish this, if you listen, then sure you will agree. This plot is bigger than me. It's generational hatred. It's cynicism. It's grimy, little justification. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the heart of a fucking Aryan. I'm black as the name of Tyrone and Darius. Excuse my French, but fuck you, no fuck y'all. That's as blunt as it gets. I know you hate me, don't you? You hate my people, I can tell.
Black is the heart of, oh my god, that is incredible. That is incredible. That is an incredible line. My mind is reeling. I'm reeling. I think the part too that kills me the most, people act like slavery and segregation and like, people act like these things are so far and distant. It's like, first of all, our country is only like 250 years old, okay? First of all, that is not a very long time. That's like 4-5 generations in some cases. It's that crazy, it like blows your mind when you realize like who was alive at the same time, and you don't realize that those people lived within the same lifetimes. I've seen those videos, those would blow my mind. There are people who are like in their 30s whose parents were alive in full segregation. People act like this was such a far distant that it wasn't. It was not that long ago.
Threats when I see you, I can tell cause your waist is deceitful. No, I can tell because you in love with the desert eagle. Thinking maliciously, he get a chain then you gon' bleed him. It's funny how Zulu and Xhosa might go to war. Two tribal armies that wanna build and destroy. Remind me of these Compton Crip gangs that live next door. Beefing with power rules, only death settled the score. So no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers, or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers, or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day, or eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays, or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements, or watch BET cause urban support is important. So why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gang banging make me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite.
That was a crazy song. Wow. He is just, his brain is just, I don't even, aside from the things I stopped, I don't even know what to say about that song. I'm just blown away by him. Again, I just think that he is not afraid to say anything. He really does like let everything out in his music, and I worry this is gonna be taken out of context. This is gonna be another one of those moments where like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in here. I just think it's just exploring all the different levels of not only like the system and how it ends up creating these, like just the violence that he's grown up with, like these systems that just perpetuate a lot of that. He explores all the different levels. Like he's exploring the industry, he's exploring his own hometown again, he's exploring his ancestors' homeland, he's exploring how it affects him as an individual, how he works within a system, how the system works against him, how he's working around the system in some way. Exploring your own faults and your own darkness and the things that you don't want to shine a light on, that is hard to do internally. To explore these things in such a public way through his art is just something I will endlessly appreciate him for. I talked about that earlier. Like it is not easy to put yourself out there. He's so raw and authentic in everything he does, and he doesn't hide behind anything. This is like the way it makes him feel, right? I take this as him being like, I feel hypocritical. Like I feel like a hypocrite. He's reflecting. I'm sure there's a ton that I have missed in this. Like we're gonna keep going. Wow. This man. Okay, next up we got You Ain't Gotta Lie, Mama Said.
Steady long, steady wrong, nigga. Hey, y'all close that front door. Y'all let flies in this motherfucker. Close that door. My OG up in this motherfucker right now. My pops in with the bottle in his hand. Acting a fool. Hey, baby, check it out. I'ma tell you what my mama has said. She like, I can spot you a mile away. I can see your insecurities written all on your face. So predictable.
I just love what he does with his voice. Like he just does so many cool things with his voice.
Your words, I know what you're gonna say. Who you fooling or you assuming you could just come and hang with the homies, but your level of realness ain't the same. Circus acts only attract those that entertain. Woo. Small talk, we know that it's all talk. We live in the laugh factory every time they mention your name. Ask where the hoes at to impress me. Ask where the money bags to impress me. Say you got the burner stash to impress me. It's all in your head, homie. Ask where the plug at to impress me. Ask where the jug at to impress me. Ask where it's at only upsets me. You sound like the feds on me. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard. And the world don't respect you and the culture don't accept you, but you think it's all love. And the girls gon' neglect you once your parody is done. Reputation can't protect you if you never had one. Jealousy, complex, emotional, complex, self-pity, complex, under-oath, complex. The loudest one in the room, nigga, that's a complex. Let me put it back in proper context. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga.
I'm trying to figure out if this is a call out or a self-criticism. We've seen this throughout this, right? Like he when he talked about in You of being like having this complicated feeling and being really harsh on himself, like the negative way he was viewing himself, right? I can't quite tell if he's saying this to other people or if he's saying this as like a self thing. You don't have to do, you know, I can't quite tell yet. And maybe it's both.
You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard.
I feel like because he said, my mama said this, I feel like he's more talking like the industry. And I could be wrong. Maybe it is a self thing. Again, he could be talking about both of like him trying to remember his like roots, not get caught up in the game, the industry, like the things that other people are doing, but also to everyone else, like, hey, like you don't have to do it like this kind of thing. That's what I'm getting out of this right now. But then also it can be don't let the system set you up in a way, not necessarily like all of this, but like there's like a couple of places where I could see it. Like I think about him talking about this like to his younger self in a way. Thinking about some of the things that he was saying in Mad City, right? I know some of that stuff was actually happening, so it wasn't like he was lying, but like, do you know what I mean? It kind of goes back into that whole, and again, this may not be part of this, but it's just like a layer I could see kind of being incorporated. You know, when do you lean into it? When do you trying to go around it when it's so embedded into the world around you and in your environment? I can see him like talking to his younger self. I can see him talking to his current self, saying like, don't get caught up in it. These temptations are all around you, like don't get caught up in it. But then also talking about to the industry as a whole, like I can see it kind of being all of those things.
Ask where the hoes at to impress me. Ask where the money bags to impress me. Say you got the burner stash to impress me. It's all in your head, homie. Ask where the plug at to impress me. Ask where the jug at to impress me. Ask where it's at only upsets me. You sound like the feds on me. What do you got to offer? Tell me before we off here. Put you deep in that coffin. Been allergic to talking. Been aversion to bullshit and sell a dreaming of.
I really like his voice in this one. This like, I like when he gets into that kind of like spoken word kind of thing. It's got a little bit of that in there, but just, I like his voice.
Tell me just who your boss is. Niggas be full-gazy, bitches be full-gazy. This is for full-gazy. Niggas and bitches who make habitual line babies. You can never persuade me, you can never relate me to him, to her, or that, or them, or you. The truth, you love to bend in the back, in the bed, on the floor, that's your hoe. On the couch, in the mouth, I'll be out, really don't. See, loud rich niggas got low money, and loud broke niggas got no money. The irony behind it is so funny, and I seen it all this past year. Pass on some advice we feel. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta try so hard.
I always love how long his outros are. Love how they fade into each other. I said this on a press video. I love a good transition. There's just something about things that connect like that that just feels so cohesive, and he is just like the king at that. Like he really is. Oh, so now, we're already to the next song. And it's I. Okay, so this is the album version of the single.
Come on. Is the mic on or not? I want the mic.
Okay, sorry, I paused for chocolate chip break. We're gonna start this back.
Is this mic on? Wait. Hey, turn the mic up. Come on. Is the mic on or not? I want the mic. We bringing up nobody but the #1 rapper in the world. He done traveled all over the world. He came back just to give you some games. All the little boys. Come on in.
1, 2, 1, 2. What's happening, boy?
Come on out.
I done been through a whole lot. Tried tribulation, but I know God. The devil wanna put me in a bow tie. Played at the holy water, don't go try, yeah. As I look around me, so many motherfuckers wanna down me. But enemy gon' never drown me. In front of a dirty double mirror, they found me. And I love my, I want you looking at me. Tell me what you see. I love myself. I put a bullet in the back of the head of the police. I love myself. Illuminated by the hand of God, boy, don't seem shy. I love myself. One day at a time. They wanna say it's a war outside, bomb in the street, gun in the hood, mob of police, rock on the corner with a line full of fiend and a bottle full of lean and a mother wanna scheme. These days of frustration.
Did I miss that line in the first one, or is that a new line? The head of the police thing? Did I just miss that? I feel like I wouldn't have just missed that, right?
Come to the front. Come. Yeah, I duck these cold faces. Post up, feet, fight for bases. Dreams are reality's piece. Blow steam in the face of the beast. Sky can fall down, wind can cry now. Look at me, motherfucker, I smile. I love myself. And when you're looking at me, tell me what do you see? I love myself. I put a bullet in the back of the head of the police. I love myself. Illuminated. All y'all come to the front. Y'all come up to the front. Baby girl, you, come on.
What you gonna do?
Lift up your head and keep moving. Turn the mic up.
Punch it.
Reach the fashion police, I wear my heart on my sleeve, let the runway start. You know the miserable dealer company. What do you want from me and my skies? Everybody lack confident. Everybody lack confident. How many times my potential was anonymous? How many times the city making me promises? So I promise this nigga.
I love myself.
And when you're looking at me, tell me what do you see?
I love myself.
I put a bullet in the back of the head of the police.
I love myself.
Illuminated by the hand of God. Boy, don't seem shy.
I love myself.
I love his voice in this.
One, two, three. I went to war last night with an automatic weapon. Don't nobody call a medic. I'ma do it till I get it right. I went to war last night. I've been dealing with depression ever since an adolescent. I can never hear the blessing. I can never see the message. I can never take the lead. I can never bother weed from a negative and letting them annihilate me. And it's 7 and I'm moving at a million speed. Finna run into a building in my body.
Okay, in the first one, it was lay my body in the street, right? So now, but this has a okay.
Run into a building in my body. Not while I'm up here. Not on my time. Killer music. Not on my time. We say that shit for the streets. We say that shit is for the kids, bro. 2015 niggas tired of playing victim, dog. Niggas ain't trying to play victim. Tutu, how many niggas we done lost? How many? Yeah, how many we lost? No, for real, answer the question. How many niggas we done lost, bro? This year alone. Exactly, so we ain't got time to waste time, my nigga. Niggas gotta make time, bro. The judge make time. You know that, the judge make time, right? The judge make time.
Is this the full circle moment of like the judge for like the album cover?
So it ain't shit. It shouldn't be shit for us to come out here and appreciate the little bit of life we got left, dog. On the dead homies, Charlie P, you know that, bro.
From that.
You know that. Right, it's Mando. Right, it's Mando. No, and I say this because I love niggas, man. I love all my niggas, bro. Exactly. Enough said. Enough said. We're gonna get back to the show and move on, because that shit petty, my nigga. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We're gonna do some acapella shit before we get back to all my niggas. Listen to this. I promised Dave I never used the phrase fuck nigga. He said think about what you saying. Fuck niggas. No better than Samuel on the Django. No better than a white man with slave boats. Sound like I needed some soul searching. My pops gave me some game in real person. Retrace my steps on what they never taught me.
So cool that the crowd just like slowly gets quiet to listen. This production is wild. Like, this is such a cool production.
Did my homework fast before government caught me. So I'ma dedicate this one verse to Oprah on how the infamous sensitive N-word control us. So many artists gave her an explanation to hold us. Well, this is my explanation straight from Ethiopia. N-E-G-U-S. Definition, royalty. King royalty. Wait, listen. N-E-G-U-S. Description, black emperor, king ruler. Now let me finish. The history books overlooked the word and hide it. America tried to make it to a house divided. The homies don't recognize we've been using it wrong. So I'ma break it down and put my game in a song. Negus. Say it with me, or say no more. Black stars can come and get me. Take it from Oprah Winfrey. Tell her she right on time. Kendrick Lamar, by far, realest niggas alive.
Oh my. I just need a second. That was one of the coolest productions, first of all. Second of all, going from that must have been wild. Hearing that single, like I don't know how much time was between. I'm so sorry. I'm like literally, I should have gotten a jacket like 7 times and I haven't. I don't know why it's so cold in here. But where was it going with that? Focus. Oh, I don't know how much time has passed when the single dropped for I and then you got the album. I'm gonna have to look that up because I just can't imagine seeing I on the track list and then getting there and being like, what? I want to go through it, but like at the same time, I'm like, oh, there's so many lines in here talking about Samuel Jackson and bringing up Django and then the Super Bowl, like that full circle, like there's just so many full circle moments that I'm already starting to see with the Super Bowl performance, which is so cool. I genuinely cannot wait to watch it back when I'm done with his discography because just seeing all of these. Also, I promised Dave I feel like I now need to ask this question. Patreon told me that the Dave, when I got upset, because I was like, Dave was supposed to be a rapper, like, because Top Dog, they said that Dave was different than the Dave that passed away. So which Dave are we talking about in this context? I'm just curious. I literally don't even know where to begin. This one, I'm like really, really interested to dig into the lyrics because I know there's going to be so many things that I don't know. Right? I'm sure I'm gonna learn so much through this, like of digging into the lyrics about his Africa trip, it sounds like. Did my homework fast before the government caught me. And then like him explaining like the definition is royalty, royal king, wait, listen, black emperor, king, ruler. The history books overlooked the word and hid it. America trying to make it into a house divided. Wow. I have nothing of value to add. I just want to go through these lyrics. Every time I get to the end of his albums, my brain is truly broken. I feel like I get to the end and I'm like, I got nothing. The man has my brain broke songs ago. When I'm editing these videos back, it gets towards the ends of the songs and brain's broken. I'm serious. But then again, maybe that's the point. I don't know. This man, I swear. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So that was I. Are we on the last song? Last song. Okay. Next up, Mortal Man. Oh, that's pretty.
Mandela, hope my flow stay propelling. Let these words be your earth and moon. You consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And with that being said, my nigga, let me ask this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan,
1 2 1 2 1 2.
When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan, is
I just already love, first of all, this is pretty. Second, as I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. Like, I take that as like, I'm not gonna be perfect all the time. I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna fumble, I'm gonna get tempted. But it's just like that, I can still keep going forward. If I end up, starting to die of thirst again, right? Like, I can refill the well.
Still a fan, the ghost of Mandela. Hope my flow stay propelling. Let these words be your earth and moon. You consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And with that being said, my nigga, let me ask this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Won't you look to your left and right, make sure you ask your friends.
I just
saw this as his 12-minute song.
When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Do you believe in me? Are you deceiving me? Could I let you down easily? Is your heart where it need to be? Is your smile on permanent? Is your foul on lifetime? Would you know where the sermon is? If I died in this next line, if I'm tried in the court of law, if the industry cut me off, if the government want me dead, plant cocaine in my car, would you judge me a drug head or see me as Lamar? Or question my character and degrade me on every blog? Want you to love me like Nelson? Want you to hug me like Nelson? I freed you from being a slave in your mind. You're very welcome. You tell me my song is more than a song, it's surely a blessing. But a prophet ain't a prophet till he asks you this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Won't you look to your left and right, make sure you ask your friends. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? The ghost of Mandela, hope my flow stay propelling. Let my word be your earth and moon, you consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And with that, do you believe in me? How much you believe in her? You think she gon' stick around if them 25 years occur? You think he gon' hold you down when you down beyond bars hurt? You think y'all on common ground if you promise to be there first? Can you be immortalized without your life being expired? Even though y'all share the same blood, is it worth the time? Like who got your best interest? Like how much are you dependent? How clutch are the people that say they love you and who pretended? How tough is your skin when they turn you in? Do you show forgiveness? What brush do you bend when dust in your shoulders from being offended? What kind of den did they put you in? The lions start hissing. What kind of bridge do they burn? Revenge on your mind when it's mentioned. You wanna love like Nelson. You wanna be like Nelson. You wanna walk in his shoes, but your peacemaking seldom. You wanna be remembered and deliver the message that considered the blessing of everyone. This your lesson for everyone. Say when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Won't you look to your left and right, make sure you ask your friends. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? The voice of Mandela, hope this flow stay propelling. Let my word be your earth and moon, you consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And if you riding with me, nigga, I've been wrote off before. I got abandonment issues. I hold grudges like bad judges. Don't let me resent you. That's not Nelson like. Want you to love me like Nelson. I went to Robbins Island analyzing. That's where his cell is, so I can find clarity. Like how much you cherish me. Is this relationship a fake or real?
God, that had to have been like so profound. I can only imagine how much of an effect that probably had. I mean, obviously we can see that in this song, but wow. God, the layers of this song. Again, like it just continued throughout the whole album. There's his layer as like an individual. There's him within the system. It's him within the industry. It's him having his roots, still having this trauma, trying to evolve but not wanting to lose the root, wanting to evolve but not going too far into temptation, having all these ups and downs, then also seeing things that are bigger than him, seeing motherland, seeing their struggle, seeing America's struggle, seeing it in a bigger perspective. I mean, there's just so many layers. And then having these messages of like, you know, it's like this message can be for everyone as a listener, but it's also for himself in a way. This is just how I'm interpreting it, because we've seen him struggle throughout the album with his own self, the loathing that he's had and the perceiving himself. And, you know, so it's also a thing for him too. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? Like, yeah, that can be broader, but that also can mean for himself. Like when you fall, when you stumble, are you just gonna like let yourself fall and stumble, or are you gonna try to pick yourself up again? Do you believe in me? I freed you from being a slave in your mind. You're very welcome. Like so much of this truly, like again, it can be definitely external, but it also can be internal. And the levels that we've kept these like consistent layers throughout the album, I mean, it is just so, it's so beautiful, honestly.
The heavens be, see, I got to question it all. Family, friends, fans, cats, dogs, trees, plants, grass, how the wind blow, Murphy's Law, Generation X, will I ever be your ex? Flaws of a baby step, marked by the mouth a bit. Pause, put me under stress, crawled under rocks, ducking y'all. It's respect, but then tomorrow, put my back against the wall. How many leaders you said you needed, then left them for dead? Is it Moses, is it Huey Newton, or Detroit Red? Is it Martin Luther, JFK shooter, you assassin? Is it Jackie, is it Jesse? Oh, I know it's Michael Jackson. Oh, when shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? That nigga gave us Billie Jean, you say he touched those kids?
I love him. Like, I genuinely love him. Like, I genuinely love him. Oh! having a crisis over here. Just having a crisis, no big deal. I will never forget when he passed away. I was sitting in a hotel room. I remember I walked out of the bathroom. I just remember coming out, and my grandmother literally, I've seen her get like a little teary-eyed. She is like the perfect Kennedy, no emotions. Like even at funerals, she was like shut down, stoic, like just, didn't budge. I mean, obviously behind closed doors, she's, but like, I mean, she got some tears and she was just like fighting it. And I came out of the bathroom and I just remember seeing just like her eyes a little glassy. And I remember stopping and being like, and I look, my mom's just like crying. And I'm like, what? I just broke the news story that he had passed away. Oh.
Gave us Billie Jean, you say he touched those kids? When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? The ghost of Mandela, hold my flow, stay propelling. Let my word be your earth and moon, you consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And if you ride with me, nigga, let me ask this question, nigga. I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same, abusing my power full of resentment. Resentment that turned into a deep depression. Found myself screaming in the hotel room. I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me. So I went running for answers until I came home. But that didn't stop survivor's guilt. Going back and forth trying to convince myself the stripes I earned. Or maybe how A1 my foundation was. But while my loved ones was fighting a continuous war back in the city, I was entering a new one. A war that was based on apartheid and discrimination. Made me want to go back to the city and tell the homies what I learned. The word was respect. Just because you wore a different gang color than mine doesn't mean I can't respect you as a black man. Oh. Forgetting all the pain and hurt we caused each other in these streets. If I respect you, we unify and stop the enemy from killing us. But I don't know. I'm no mortal man. Maybe I'm just another nigga. Shit, and that's all I wrote. I was gonna call it another nigga, but it ain't really a poem. I just felt like it's something you probably could relate to. Other than that, now that I finally got a chance to holler at you, I always wanted to ask you about a certain situation, about a metaphor actually. You spoke on the ground. What you mean by that? What the ground represent?
The ground is gonna open up and swallow the evil.
Right.
That's how I see it. My word is born. I see, and the ground is a symbol for the poor people.
Right.
The poor people is gonna open up this whole world and swallow up the rich people. Because the rich people gonna be so fat and they're gonna be so appetizing. You know what I'm saying? Wealthy, appetizing. The poor gonna be so poor and hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, it might be some cannibalism out this motherfucker. They might eat the rich. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this then. Do you see yourself as somebody that's rich or somebody that made the best of their own opportunities?
I see myself as a natural born hustler, a true hustler in every sense of the word. I took nothing, I took the opportunities. I worked at the most menial and degrading job and built myself up so I can get it to where I owned it. I went from having somebody manage me to me hiring the person that works my management company. Right. I changed everything. I realized my destiny in a matter of 5 years, you know what I'm saying, and made myself a millionaire. Right. I made millions for a lot of people. Now it's time to make millions for myself, you know what I'm saying? I made millions for the record companies. I made millions for these movie companies. Now I make millions for us.
And through your different avenues of success, how would you say you managed to keep a level of sanity?
By my faith in God, by my faith in the game, and by my faith in all good things come to those that stay true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was happening to me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I was noticing shit. I was punching the right buttons, and it was happening. So it's no problem. You know, I mean, it's a problem, but I'm not finna let them know. I'm finna go straight through.
Would you consider yourself a fighter at heart or somebody that
somebody that only reacts when they back is against the wall.
Shit, I like to think that at every opportunity I've ever been threatened with resistance, it's been met with resistance. And not only me, but it goes down my family tree. You know what I'm saying? It's in my veins to fight back.
All right, well, how long you think it take before niggas be like, we fighting a war, I'm fighting a war I can't win, and I want to lay it all down?
In this country, a black man only have like 5 years we can exhibit maximum strength. And that's right now, while you a teenager, while you still strong, while you still want to lift weights, while you still want to shoot back. Because once you turn 30, it's like they take the heart and soul out of a man, out of a black man in this country. And you don't want to fight no more. And if you don't believe me, you can look around. You don't see no loudmouth 30-year-old motherfuckers.
That's crazy, because me being one of your offsprings of the legacy you left behind, I can truly tell you that it's nothing but turmoil going on. So I wanted to ask you, what you think is the future for me and my generation today?
I think that niggas is tired of grabbing shit out the stores, and next time it's a riot, it's gonna be like bloodshed, for real. I don't think America know that. I think America think we was just playing. It's gonna be some more playing, but it ain't gonna be no playing. It's gonna be murder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Nat Turner, 1831, up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
That's crazy, man. In my opinion, the only hope that we kind of have left is music and vibrations. A lot of people don't understand how important it is. You know, sometimes I can like get behind a mic and I don't know what type of energy I'm gonna push out or where it comes from. Trip me out sometimes.
Because it's spirits. We ain't even really rapping. We just letting our dead homies tell stories for us.
I wanted to read one last thing to you. It's actually something a good friend had wrote, describing my world. It says, the caterpillar is a prisoner to the streets that conceived it. Its only job is to eat or consume everything around it in order to protect itself from this mad city. While consuming this environment, the caterpillar begins to notice ways to survive. One thing it notices is how much the world shuns him, but praises the butterfly. The butterfly represents the talent, the thoughtfulness, and the beauty within the caterpillar. But having a harsh outlook on life, the caterpillar sees the butterfly as weak and figures out a way to pimp it to his own benefits. Already surrounded by this mad city, the caterpillar goes to work on the cocoon, which institutionalizes him.
Oh?
He can no longer see past his own thoughts. He's trapped. While trapped inside these walls, certain ideas take root, such as going home and bringing back new concepts to this mad city. The result? Wings begin to emerge, breaking the cycle of feeling stagnant. Finally freed, the butterfly sheds light on situations that the caterpillar never considered, ending the internal struggle. Although the butterfly and caterpillar are completely different, they are one and the same. What's your perspective on that? Pop. Pop.
Holy shit. Legend snoring in the background can simply not be the background for what I'm about to talk about. Like, this is too serious, and I cannot take it serious when Legend is literally in the background snoring. Hold on. I need a second. I need a second. I'm gonna go check on him, and oh my god, my brain is reeling. My brain is gonna explode. My brain is gonna explode. My puppy. Maybe can you not snore so loud just this time? My brain My brain is gonna explode. It's going to explode. I don't even, just ignore me. Just don't even pay attention to what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my weird processing things. Okay, this, like, he's broken my brain. He's broken my brain. This album better have won every freaking award there is. I don't care what it is. I don't even care if it's not for it. I don't care. Every award. He deserves every award. That was freaking beautiful. That was freaking beautiful. Holy crap. This is gonna take me, I don't know if I'm ever gonna fully process this. I mean, like, I know it sounds dramatic, but, like, I'm being serious. You have to close this video. You're gonna have to get it together. Okay. I truly don't even know where to begin. I also did my thing, and I genuinely don't remember what it was for anymore, because my brain is broken at this point. There's so many things. The beginning of it was beautiful. I think I commented enough, maybe. I mean, I don't think I'd ever be able to comment enough at this point of the first, like, part of the song. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that one to the side for a second, because I feel like I talked about that and my brain is truly exploding and I need to finish this video. So I'm gonna go to the next part. Him reading that, I loved the production. Everything about this production of the song and closing out this album was absolute perfection. I mean that with my entire soul. Perfection. Absolute perfection. This is art in the truest sense of the word. I mean, seriously. I just can't. I love that the music faded out and we just got his raw vocal. Like, that transition was beautiful. I love that we brought in, not only did he weave in all the parts of the song, even from the beginning, I mean, but then we have the callbacks to Mad City. I mean, just so many levels of intricacies that he has woven in through this. And I love that he's like, it isn't really a poem. Literally everything you do is poetry. But then to switch it up and to bring in, like, is that from an interview? Is that AI? And that was 2015. I mean, not that AI wasn't, but you know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't, like, that's gotta be from something, right? Did he just, like, go around? I don't even think about doing that. Oh my gosh. There's so many lines that are just about a metaphor, actually. I mean, just to hear that, like, conversation, like, that was just beautiful. The rich people gonna be so fat. Like, oh my God, I can't. Be some cannibalism. How would you say you managed to keep that level of sanity? And just thinking about him closing out the album and him having, like, this reflective moment after him being so up and down, struggling, and, like, being at the point of suicide. And then, and then having this be the closeout, like, I can't. Oh God, there was this one part too, you know, not only me, but it goes down my family tree, because wasn't Tupac's family, like, really big in the Panther Party? Oh my God. It's in my veins to fight back. Oh God. We fighting a war. I'm fighting a war I can't win, and I want to lay it all down. He was, what, 28? Oh God, the beauty of seeing this now and knowing that he's, what, like 38 now, I think? So this was like 10 years ago? Oh yeah, 2015, 20, 25. I've been filming for a while. But that, because once you turn 30, it's like they take the heart and soul. And then to see Kendrick now, he just did the Super Bowl. And, like, his heart is still so in it. Oh my God, I can't. You don't want to fight anymore? And then Kendrick's response literally almost broke me. Like, broke my brain. That's crazy, because me being one of your offspring of the legacy, blood bloodshed for real. That was too real. Whew. But then his response, I know I'm just like reading things, but like I'm gonna need to process this. Only hope we have is music and the vibrations. A lot of people don't understand how important it is. Oh God, yes. I get behind a mic and I don't know what kind of energy I'm gonna push out or where it's gonna come from. And then his response, because the spirits, we ain't even really rapping. This is truly one of the most beautiful things. Like the production, how did he even think of this? How did he even think of this? I'm sorry, I know I'm like losing, I'm like crashing out over here right now. Because, oh God, that's so beautiful too. Because the spirits, we ain't even really rapping. We're just letting the dead homies tell their stories for us. And then the response of damn. And isn't that the next album? And then him reading that? Oh my God. The caterpillar thing. I'm re-listening to that. I'm re-listening.
Because the spirits, we ain't even really rapping. We just letting our dead homies tell stories for us.
Damn. I wanted to read one last thing to you. It's actually something a good friend had wrote.
I need to know who wrote that. If it is one of his friends who passed, I swear I'm gonna lose it. I swear I'm gonna lose it. I'm not looking it up. Someone's gonna have to tell me because I'm not breaking. I am not.
Describing my world. It says, the caterpillar.
And that feminine vocal coming in. Oh, perfection.
Is a prisoner to the streets that conceived it. Its only job is to eat or consume everything around it.
This is
in order to protect itself from this mad city. While consuming this environment, the caterpillar begins to notice ways to survive. One thing it notices is how much the world shuns him, but praises the butterfly. The butterfly represents the talent, the thoughtfulness, and the beauty within the caterpillar. But having a harsh outlook on life, the caterpillar sees the butterfly as weak and figures out a way to pimp it to its own benefits. Already surrounded by this mad city, the caterpillar goes to work on the cocoon, which institutionalizes him. He can no longer see past his own thoughts. He's trapped. While trapped inside these walls, certain ideas take root, such as going home and bringing back new concepts to this mad city. The result? Wings begin to emerge, breaking the cycle of feeling stagnant. Finally freed, the butterfly sheds light on situations that the caterpillar never considered, ending the internal struggle. Although the butterfly and caterpillar are completely different, they are one and the same. What's your perspective on that? Pop.
I will never get over it. I will never get over this. I don't even know how to wrap up this video. I can tell you that when I started this journey, there is no amount of preparation that could have prepared me for this. I brought this up in another video. I was like saying how I try to explain to my dad. I can't explain it because it's just to experience it and just to go through this. I mean, music has always been so important to me, and I have processed so much of my emotions through music. I knew he was great. Like, I knew he was so talented. I had so much respect for him. But this, like, each time, it's just another level. And I don't have words. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't even know how to do my final thoughts. I feel like I'm gonna have to like come back around and be like, final thoughts, like tomorrow or something. I'm gonna try my best to summarize, but I think you can, my brain's broken. I've got nothing left. I genuinely don't have anything left. Y'all were right per usual. I guess let's start there. Salem, I love you, but do I really have to let you out? I'm like trying to get my brain to work. Could you come over here? I could give you pets, not roll over. He literally looks at me and just falls. You're gonna get me in trouble with Legend. You're not helping. I'm trying to end the video. He's just doing rollover. Final thoughts. I'm saying it again. It better have won every single award it could win. If it didn't, I would like to propose a riot. Not really. But, like, this was truly a work of art. I will never get over it. Oh, I know what I was saying before I got distracted by Salem. You guys were right per usual. I did love it. It did break my brain. Those of you who are like, she's gonna lose her mind. I did. You were right. You were so right. I genuinely don't even know where to go from here. The last album, when we ended Good Kid, Mad City, I was like, I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying the same things each album, and that is still true. I am still saying the same things. He is a mastermind. He's a genius. I love him. He creates art. His brain is just unbelievable. Every concept, like him just sharing this like raw, authentic self while still highlighting like all of these issues, the institution, his struggles, going back to Africa, this whole thing with Tupac, I mean, that was just unbelievably beautiful. I could just keep going, but I think I'm just going to keep repeating myself, so I think I'm just going to end it there, because what a freaking work of art. I'm like so genuinely happy that I am going through this journey. This would have been profound no matter what, but it just to kind of like be able to be in this community that we're kind of creating and like going on this journey, like it's been so much more impactful. His music already is so impactful, but just to add in the fact that like I'm getting to do this like with you guys. I'm not trying to be like cheesy and corny. I genuinely feel like that. It just adds this extra layer that I didn't expect. I mean, I already am blown away by some of the comments that I receive and people sharing their stories and like how his music has impacted their life. There's this comment I got a few weeks ago and I didn't see it until like a couple days ago. Person was talking about, you know, how violence impacted his life when he was younger and how he lost his brother and like witnessed, it was from the Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, and just to see all the ways that like Kendrick's music has impacted people and helped them. It is just so beautiful and so profound. And him to share his struggles, just to see the realness of him and like to know that he's struggled in the way he has is so important to see that. You know what I mean? I hate that he had to go through that, but I'm so appreciative of his willingness to share himself and put himself out there like that. That's not an easy thing for anybody to do, but to do it on the scale that he does is just truly unbelievable. I just cannot say enough good things about him. And I've just loved going on this journey. Like I said, this community that we're kind of building. I feel like I'm rewiring my brain. And I just feel like I learn so much more each time. I mean, again, not to make it about myself, but like I feel like it's making me better. I try to do this in general every day of my life. Music is just so impactful for me as a person, and I feel like I am able to process and learn so. I swear, I think that is Legend moving on the couch. Anyways, I love how I'm having this like profound enlightening moment and it's just like creak. Anyways, the point of the story is just I've always processed my emotions and learned things through music, but his music is just truly on like a whole other level where you just feel so connected through it. And I'm entering a space, it's not even like my space I guess I just feel very grateful that he's put this music out to let people who have the privileges that I know I do to get more insight. It's just such a learning experience and it's just so profound, and still seeing things that do connect with me and the emotions, it was an amazing album. I loved every second of this journey. He just never fails to put me through a roller coaster. And Legend is really, really causing distraction, so I'm gonna end it. To Pimp a Butterfly was incredible, and I can't wait for the next album, the next Kendrick discography that we jump into. As always, I leave you with, let me know your thoughts. What did I miss? What did I get right? What's your perspective? I always want to know it, with all my normal spiel. Also, what was this album like for you? I'd love to hear how this felt to you, how this album affected you, impacted you, and until the next time. Bye. I feel like I need to just sit for like a while and absorb for a while.